Aloha, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me or not. The content house is using a new system, new everything technology, so I'm still having trouble with it. I'm stupid. What can I say? Oh my God. Anywho, how's everyone doing out there? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Better than mine, I hope. Anywho, I have Lil Terror with me. I decided to bring him with me for some moral support. Now let me see if I'm even on live. I don't know if I am or not. So, I've been kind of sick these past few days. But who cares, right? I know I don't. I'm tired of it already. Live, I am live. Yee-hoo-hoo! I am live, people! Electro Night is finally live. What the heck? Peace! And my lighting sucks right now because, like I said, everything's new, lots of equipment everywhere, so my light's kind of sucky because I only have like a couple of ring lights that I brought. So, if you guys don't like the lighting, send me some new lighting and it'll be a lot better. So don't complain. I do with what I have to bring with me. So we have to work with what we have, right? So the content house already, gives me a lot. So I just have to bring my own little tidbits to add, the lighting, the ring lights, and all that stuff. And I don't have that much because Lil Terror likes to jump around all over the place, and he breaks my lights. But anyway, speaking of Lil Terror, gives me a lot. So I just have to bring my own little tidbits to add, the lighting, the ring lights, and all that stuff. And I don't have that much. Aloha, Firefox. You jump around all over the place and breaks my lights. I'm gonna bring Lil Terror out right now. Hey, baby, come here. You want to say hi? Let me see if he wants to say hi. Let me see. And now that I'm on a new system, I don't even know how to put you guys on standby. Let me see. How does this thing work? And I don't want to click anything different because I don't want to ruin the whole live. So I'd rather not touch it because lately everything I seem to touch turns to crap. So I'm going to leave things alone for right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave things alone. What do you think, Lil Terror? You think that's a good idea? Mommy leaves things alone for a little bit, huh? Yeah, he agrees. I have to agree with him as well. Yep, sure do. He's laying right here, right down beside me. I actually brought him like a little soft plushy type pillow or something. So he's actually laying on it. It's like a keyboard type shape. So I brought it for him. Let me see if I can grab him, okay? Give me a minute. Come here, buddy. Here he is. Here's Lil Terror. He's my baby. He always makes everything better. Right, Bunny? Well, he's really upset right now because I have in the other spare bedroom that I have two little kitties in there. My neighbor and I took them to get spayed and neutered yesterday, early in the morning. So, well, my neighbor pretty much took them. I did the whole help catch them and set the whole entire thing up. She just took them because I had an event to do early in the morning. But it all worked out. We all worked together as a team. So they're recuperating right now, recovering. So Lil Terror is in a bad mood. He's been kind of fighting with them, hissing at them, picking on them, and he's not very happy. So when it's time for him and I to go to bed, he'll ignore me when I call him. So yeah, he's not a happy kitty, right, Bunny? It's okay. I told him they're just little guests and he has to be nice to them, but he doesn't understand. He thinks that I'm going to replace him with these two little cats, and I try to tell him, Little Terror, I'm not going to replace you. You're my bunny. You're my baby. But he gets sad, so I have to give him a little pep talk all the time. But yeah, he's been really, really mean and in a bad mood. But he hasn't hissed at me though. He rarely hisses at me. The only time he hisses at me is when I do like a spot sweep somewhere and he sees me with the broom. He'll hiss at me and like slap the broom. But that's because when he was a baby, his previous owners, I think they would abuse him with a broom or something. So he doesn't like brooms. So I try to be careful. But sometimes he just wants to be in the way. He's thinking he's helping out. And I just let him. Right, Bunny? Yes, there. It's okay. Shh, there, baby. There, my baby. It's okay, Bunny. It's all right. I was trying to do a Snapchat with him last night. Oh my God, he wasn't having it. He pulled my hair. Firefox says he's getting sweet in you. He's sending you kisses, okay? He is a little lion, right? He's sending you kisses. Let me try to do a Snapchat right now where we're on. Hold on, look, we're gonna try to do a little Snapchat since you wouldn't want to do it with me. Yes, you wouldn't want to do it with me yesterday. Hi everyone, it's Lil Terror and Electra, and he's gonna try to be a good boy today. We are live, and he's pretty live right now. So hopefully he'll behave. I was telling everyone on YouTube land that he's been really moody lately because my neighbor and I set up some kitties to go get spayed and neutered. And they're in my guest room, and Lil Terror is not having it. Ow! Okay, fine, bye. Okay, he says bye. Hi everyone, it's Lil Terror and Alexa. This is on Snap. He's going to try to be a good boy today. We are live, and he's pretty live right now. So hopefully he's mad. Firefox, he's mad. I was telling everyone on YouTube land that he's been really moody lately because my neighbor and I set up some kitties to go get spayed and neutered. And they're in my guest room, and Lil Terror's not having it. Ow! Okay, fine, bye. Okay, he says bye. Hi everyone, it's Lil Terror. He's such a bad kitty sometimes, I swear. He's trying to be a good boy today. He's a bad little kitty. Hi. But anyway, Firefox, you been doing okay? He is such a handsome little boy, right? He really is. And I wish that you could touch him because his fur is like so silky soft. He feels like a little fluff ball. But he's really snuggly and cuddly. I just love to hug him and kiss him. And he already had dinner. So because he's been in a bad mood, all he wants to do is like eat and eat. So I don't know if he's kind of like has like human instincts. You know, sometimes when human beings get sad or mad or something, they like turn to food. So I think that's what is going on with Lil Terror. But unless he's just a gluttonous, which I think he's more leaning towards a gluttonous because he does tend to eat a lot, and all he wants to do is eat and eat and eat and eat. Bless you, he just sneezed. But yeah, he's been really, really moody lately. But I want to give a shout out to my neighbor. She is a beautiful, lovely lady, and if it wasn't for her and my friend, which is her son, he's a good friend of mine. These little cats would not have gotten spayed and neutered at all. So I'm really, really grateful that they are in my corner and they are my neighbors. I'm really happy to have them as my neighbors. They're really awesome people. You know, it's really hard to find people like that in the world right now. I mean, it really is. So they're really, I don't know, I love them. And they always bring me like little foods and diet Pepsis and just everything. So it's good. Oh, well, that's really nice. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you are working at the kitty fund. Yes, Firefox. I've lost a lot of pounds. I don't want to say it right now because I want to lose a little bit more. Well, actually, I want to lose a lot more, but I'm going to lose a little bit more, and then I'll reveal how much weight I've lost in total. But I remember. Do you remember when I did that video a few months back? I had just barely lost 10 pounds. Well, after that, it was a little hard for me to lose more. Not that hard, but not as fast as I wanted. But lately, these past like month and a half or so, I just been like just shedding. Um, but we'll see. Yes, my neighbor is pretty awesome. And the main thing that I've been doing to lose weight is really I don't eat any sweets at all anymore. I don't crave them. I don't have a craving for them. And I don't know if a lot of people will understand because I've never had a craving for sweets ever, right? Since I was growing up, I never ate sweets or anything. And it just happened like, I don't know if it was my medications that I was on that would make me just want to eat or depression. I think it was a mixture of a little bit of everything, you know? So, yeah, I was just getting a little out of hand, right, Lil Terror? So, I just had to tell myself, my mind, tell my body, tell everything, you don't need the sweets. You don't need it. You'll be fine. Stop craving it. Stop wanting it. Stop everything. So I played that game hard with my mind, and it's been months since I've had anything sweet to eat. I went to a luncheon last week. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Firefox. Thank you so very much. I went to a luncheon last week, and they had Chick-fil-A lunch, like the boxes and drinks and everything. Thank God they had zero sugar pop. And they gave you a cookie and the fries. No, not fries. Yeah, the fries, cookies, and of course the sandwich and the sauces, whatever. So I had my sandwich by itself. I did take a little small bite of the bread because I just wanted to taste it. And they give you like this really delicious looking cookie. Oh, it took everything in me to not eat that, to not bring that cookie home, put it in the microwave, and eat it. Actually, I think I still have it in one of my backpacks. I'm not eating it yet. I'm not going to. It's already old. But yeah, I didn't eat the cookie. They're totally not healthy. Firefox, they are not healthy at all. Not at all. But you know, we all go through phases. We all go through different points and times in our lives, and I think that my phase was that I was under a lot of medication and everything, and I was under a lot of depression and all that stuff. And this, you know, I'm sharing because it's life. You know, it's true. And but I'm doing much better now. Sometimes, of course, you know, you have your ups and downs, right? We all do. And I just kind of learning to cope with certain situations a little bit better. Little Terror helps me a lot. No, and no, and you know, I've always looked at ingredients every time I was training or getting ready for competitions or whatever. I would never eat anything with high fructose or anything like that. And to this day, even though that I did gain a lot of weight, I still would kind of refrain from a lot of those high fructose things. But the only thing too was a lot of the vegetarian foods that I was eating did contain a lot of that were a little high in the sodium area, a little high maybe on the fructose. You know, it wasn't like the main. Maybe it was like the second or third ingredient. You know, so a lot of products had a lot of not so good stuff, but I was on that type of diet. So now I'm pretty much just on a fresh food, I'm leaning more towards a vegetarian diet. These past few weeks has been a vegetarian diet. I haven't had meat. You know, I haven't had meat since the last time I was talking about it, Firefox, that I wanted a steak. Still haven't had it. Still haven't had it. Corn. Ooh. Yes, little Terror. He's my little buddy. My little Terror bunny, come here, baby. He's roaming around. He's not supposed to be roaming around. I'm gonna need to get a leash for him and like tie him up on one of these microphone poles or something so he won't be making little messes. But you know what? He's pretty good. He doesn't make messes. He won't go tinkle in the corners or anything like that. That's why I bring him, because I know that he's not going to make a mess, and I know that I'm not going to get an 86 from this content house. Well, him and I are not going to get 86, so I'm trying everything to do to prevent that. And I'm going to try to grab him again. But yeah. Come here, buddy, bunny, 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 bunny. Let me see. Oh, wait, that's a little loud. Well, I just really wanted to come on here because I did say I was going to come on at 7:15, and I didn't want to be like late again. So I just wanted to come on here and say hello to everyone, and Little Terror wanted to say hi as well, and just do. It was kind of like just like a little. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go stream just real quick, you know. So it wasn't. Well, it was scheduled, but never mind. We won't go get into it. But anywho, I'm going to try to come back on again tomorrow, maybe about the same time. So, no, I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. It's going to be a hectic day for me. So I'm going to try to shoot for 7:15, 7:30-ish for this stream tomorrow. But I will let you know, okay, on X and via YouTube. And I think I did do a type O on YouTube. I think they did a type O on YouTube for me. I think it said 6:52 or 6:42, but that's a totally typo. It's going to be 7:15 p.m. I think they didn't post it on my X, but I'm sorry if there was any confusion. Hopefully tomorrow. Don't get it right. But anywho, well, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Firefox, thank you so much for being on. It's really great to hear from you. And again, thank you so much for the kitty fund, for trying to help out the little kitty. He's still in good spirits, running around with his little broken hip, but I go out there, me and my neighbor go out there and feed him all the time. And we actually wanted to take him to get neutered, but he's injured, so they would not, accept injured kitties, and that's understandable. So thank you so much for trying. I really do appreciate that. But with that being said, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye. Oh, I got something in my eye now. Okay. Now. Oh, there we go. Okay, I found it. Bye-bye.